have a quick look at the concept of selective release. On the Build tab under Designer Tools, you'll see you've got a selective release option here for content. So you'll get a snapshot of all the content in your shell, and again you can collapse and expand this using the arrows. So just randomly, let's say we didn't want to give some students access to this Swinburne Skills Passport. Of course I could hide it if I want, but I can set some different release criteria. So the first one is date criteria, so I could only make this available for certain dates. It'll be made available here immediately until I choose a date, or I can choose a start date and a finish date. So that's one criteria. I can only make it available to certain students. So for example, user ID equal to one of these students or a group of these students. This could be used if only certain groups were allowed to look at certain things. Group criteria. So again, we're going to have a look at the Group Manager tool, but if you've split your students into groups, you can allow only certain content to be available to those groups. And gradebook criteria. This could be used, for example, if a student has to pass a quiz before the next group of material is released. So you would have the criteria based on the quiz column, and they would have to get a certain amount. And then once that quiz has been passed, then that releases the next lot of content. You can also assign selective release to different tools, for example, a discussion or an assignment. So if you click on the assignment and the action link, you can set the release criteria here. So for that particular assignment that you chose, you can go through those 4 criteria again. So it's another interesting way of making different parts of information available to different students or at different times.